Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ricky Doshi and I'm an architect and interior designer based out of Mumbai. In today's video, we'll start with the detailed drawings process. Once you freeze on the layout plan and the 3D renderings, you'll get a fairly basic idea about the concept and design elements. After all the designs have been approved from your side, we need to start making the actual good for construction drawings. We will start with the pre-civil conditions. In this, we need to have the drawings related to the plumbing, piping and electrical conduiting, as this will be concealed below the actual floor. Firstly, we need to demolish the existing site elements. After the removal of debris from the demolition, we can start with laying of plumbing pipes and electrical conduits. In this video, I'll be covering how to make a plumbing plan, what information the plumber needs to understand the plan, and how we can go about with the execution of the plumbing line. Taking this plan as a reference, we need plumbing work to be done in the bathrooms and kitchen. The inlet and outlet points shall be marked on the drawing given to you by the developer, or if you're renovating your old house, the plumber will be able to assist you in identifying these points. An inlet point is basically the water connection point of the building, whereas an outlet point is the wastewater disposal and soil disposal points of the building. The whole idea is to connect the internal inlet and outlet points with the main building connection. It becomes easy to identify the internal plumbing markings by the use of color coding. The yellow color is the main water inlet point. The diameter is as per what the building has given. Usually it's around 2 to 3 inches. The magenta color is the soil pipe connection. Usually we take up to 6 inches diameter pipe. The green color represents the wastewater pipes, which are usually 4 inches in diameter. The red color indicates the hot water pipes, which are usually between 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch in diameter. And finally, the blue color indicates the cold water pipes, which are again 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch in diameter. The plan here shows the plumbing line connections of this bathroom. We can see that the main water line goes into the hot water boiler, from where the hot water can be transferred to the shower and the basin areas. The cold water line in the shower, basin and bibcock, which is next to the WC, is directly taken from the main water line. The wastewater pipe is the outlet point of wastewater. Thus, we need to provide a NANI trap or a wastewater disposable trap at crucial junctions as shown here in the shower area, the water closet area and the one below the basin to help in the smooth outflow of the wastewater. The soil pipe is directly connected to the trap which connects the water closet or WC. Thus, all the soiled water is disposed of to the main soil pipe of the building. All these pipes have to be laid at a gentle slope so that gravity does its work in pulling the water and there are no choke-ups in these water lines. Once the plumbing drawings are ready, the plumber can lay out the pipes on the site as per the drawings. One can use a variety of plumbing pipe materials ranging from cast iron pipes to PVC pipes to stainless steel pipes. Here is a reference image of the 6-inch soil pipe, the 4-inch wastewater pipe, and this is the image of the 1-inch water pipe in which cold, which is represented in blue, and hot, which is represented in red color. I hope this video helped you understand on how to go about the plumbing process. The following video, which will be a continuation of this one, I'll be discussing on how to design an electrical conduit plan. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and click the like button and don't forget to share it with your friends, families and acquaintances. It helps me to reach out to a larger audience and spread this knowledge. Also, do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and click on the bell icon so that you'll get a notification whenever I post a new video on YouTube. I once again thank you all for supporting my channel, and until the next video, stay healthy and stay safe.